G'day everybody, welcome back to Baldur's Gate 3 and welcome back to Sorcerer's Sundries. We're about to go up to the second floor to see if we can look around, and obviously there is the wider goal of having a chat with Laroakan, and we've discovered that there are some perhaps maybe interesting tomes that we do want to take a peek at. Although it is locked away in some kind of a vault. So we'll have to figure out where that office is located before, sneaking our way into it and hopefully taking a look at...
Welcome, dear patron, to the floor at the top of the stairs. If you have information about the Night Song, great riches await. If you are here to waste the great wizard Laroakan's time, reconsider. Let your knowledge determine your path forward.
Okay. Was not expecting that. We can have a chat with the projection, apparently, and then there are portals? What? Different colored portals. And I'm not entirely sure what they all mean. Just one thing to comment on is someone did mention it might be a good idea to bring Gale to Sorcerer's Sundries, so I'm sort of expecting a little bit more that we can do with him around. But let's have a chat with the projection once more.
Welcome back, dear patron. Remember that the great wizard doesn't suffer fools who waste his time. Let your knowledge determine your path forward.
Oh, okay. Well, maybe there are different trials or something that we have to go through. There are these plaques as well.
The Night Song is a druidic staff that allows its bearer command over an army of ancient beasts. The Night Song is an ancient potion that allows its drinker to become irresistibly attractive to man and god alike.
Okay, so it's a bit of a test.
The Night Song is a priceless ruby from a realm beyond our own. The Night Song is an immortal being, the child of a deity.
I think this is definitely the right one, but I mean, look, let's just do a quick save, just in case we need to backtrack. Let's go through the portal and see what happens.
Hold very still, Nicklaw. Craig's aim is much improved, but still leaves something up to chance.
Yes, sir.
All right, Crank. Ready? Aim. We have a visitor. At ease. Nicklaw, you may go.
Probably saved his life.
I see no Night Song. Surely you wouldn't have entered my tower without the Night Song in hand? Surely you wouldn't have wasted my time?
I don't like this guy already. What do you want with her?
Her. Fascinating. You've been to Shah's temple, haven't you? To the Shadowfell?
You speak as though you've seen the Night Song yourself.
Alas, I've paid for a good deal of very privileged information. Now I await the results of the generous contract I've commissioned. Answer now, or see what happens when fools misuse my valuable time.
Didn't look very valuable to me. So we can deceive him. Both options is apparently deception, but technically the fifth one is true. Oh, sorry, not true. Sorry, I was misreading that. I thought we said that we let her free. I mean, I do want to know what he wants with her, though. Let's just see what he has to trade here, because I am keen on just taking a quick look. He's got stuff that we could use for crafting potions. Not really a lot of gold remaining, but thanks to our little spending spree in the previous episode. But I'll take all of that. We may as well. Probably not the best deal because we're not using will, but I'll take it nonetheless. Alright, well, let's ask more questions. I'm not sure if I really want to deceive him. Why do you want her so badly?
I'm growing tired of this repartee, my friend. Let us cut to the chase. Beautiful, isn't it? Worth more than your life, too. I bought it from a Kalashite warlock. Very little of his soul left to him. It can bind a celestial to the wearer's service with a snap of the fingers. And this can keep her in place. Forever.
I'm tempted to do the first response. A clever contraption. Let me guess, like Ketheric Thorn before you, you wish to become immortal.
It didn't work out for poor Ketheric, did it? He was a fool. A desperate mercenary who poured out his soul to whichever god flattered him. I serve no god, but that which stares back at me in the mirror. The night song will be put to a grand purpose, equalizing man and god. Whoever helps me attain that which I seek will be greatly rewarded.
Equalizing man and god. Quite the lofty ambition.
I intend to achieve greatness. And I intend to do it for a long, long, long time.
He would seek the power of gods for the pettiest of reasons. His own gratification. At least I seek them for the better of all.
What's that? I didn't quite catch the words, but the insolent tone was clear enough.
Pitying, not insolent. You chase one power without knowing an even greater one lies within my reach. The crown of Karsus. Once we acquire it, your ambitions will be dwarfed. I'll be able to stand against Mystra and wrest her powers from her for the betterment of all.
The crown of Karsus? Nonsense. Even if it still existed, you couldn't possibly handle its power.
Perhaps you could not. But Netherill's power is in my blood. And Mystra? I know her in ways that most mortals can only dream of.
Ah, so it is you. Mistress discarded lapdog. And now you think your bark is cause to make me tremble?
There is no need for me to bark. My actions will speak for themselves. In time.
Then go. Act. I'll open a fine vintage in your name once word of your failure reaches me.
I don't know. I don't know what I don't know. Again, what the outcomes could be. If we deceive him, which is very likely to succeed, I suppose that'll be the end of it, and then we just go back downstairs or whatever. He probably won't have us hanging around here. I think we just tell him that I'll get her to come here to rip him to shreds, although I don't really know if that will happen. Would love to fight this guy and see what he has. I'll go with the first response. I'll tell her to come here just to give her the satisfaction of ripping you to shreds.
We shall see, won't we? Do as I say, and you will be rewarded beyond imagination. Fail, and you give up the prize to the next motivated mercenary to encounter my contract. The choice is yours, but make no mistake, I always get what I want.
Okay. So we can hang around here, apparently. Got... yeah, someone did point out that I've been pronouncing this incorrectly. It's not Mermond, it's Myrmidon. So he's surrounded by a few Myrmidons, which could make fighting him quite difficult. Oh, look at that. There's all this stuff outside as well. Is all of this not accessible? Okay, there's some kind of a barricade down there. Let's have a chat with Miklor.
Seems like a good moment to talk.
You'll bring him the night song, won't you? He'll be so very pleased, so very happy if his plans materialize.
Does he say anything else?
You have a job to do, so do it quickly.
Should I be exploring whatever's down there first before leaving? I wonder. But then, how do I get back up? Very good question.
Lovely day, this.
For now.
Let's move.
Can I even make the jump? No. Oh, actually, I can. From there. But I will definitely need the,
Yes?
Featherfall spell. So... let's do it. Do another quick save there, and yeah, let's get folks downstairs.
Immediately.
Yeah, there's a whole bunch of other stuff down here.
No one's stopped me yet. These boots have seen everything.
Okay, let's take a proper look around. Okay, so he's got Mage Hand just, you know, tending to the garden out here. That's pretty cool. I will break down the barricade in a second. I just want to do an entire lap to see if there isn't anything worth looking at. Easily maybe jump in this way, no? It looks like an opening, but...
I have a lot on my mind. And, well, in it.
A weave button.
Artillery.
What? Fire shot. Okay. We've just fired off some volleys of fire down there. Whoopsie. I wonder if, when we get down there, if we will actually see, like, an outcome or a consequence to firing that off. Anyway, we do need to try and get through this barricade
Defender
here.
of the people.
So let's do that.
Alright, what now?
I'm surprised that Larocan was happy enough to let us through down to the balcony. But my guess is that if we... Whoa, guys, stop moving. If we didn't answer the question correctly, we may have seen ourselves maybe getting into some of the spaces down below, and perhaps maybe we just needed to work our way up, like a bit of a trial or a puzzle or whatever. So we've got a gas pit here. We may as well
Breathe quiet.
disarm this.
With care.
Just have a quick look. I mean, there's plenty of stuff here. And considering Larocan's attitude, I may as well take some of this stuff. There's no one here to see us do it anyway, so...
Vaults.
Whoa. Oh. I feel like I need Gale here. Below. I feel like maybe these buttons are just teleporting us to different locations within the tower. So, the Wizard of Waterdeep. We were teleported to the Sorcerer's Sundry's vault via a magical button in Ramazith's tower. Now we need to find the Annals of Karsus. Ah, okay. Alright, yep.
Don't want to think about why my eye is itching.
Why are people... Oh! We all have to teleport one by one? Little frustrating. Okay. The problem with being here, though, is... there's no way for us to, like, portal back out or anything like that, so... But let's have a look around. How would one get to that? Ooh, oh my god, alright. That gave me a fright for a second. I thought he was just gonna, like, fall into the pit. The display case here will open in a second. Oh, this is apparently a door? Hmm. Okay, good times so far. Let's get this unlocked and see what we're dealing with.
A couple turns should do it.
The Red Knight's final stratagem. Before her time as as an exarch of Tempest and goddess of strategy, the Red Knight was a paladin most devout. She toured armies the world over as both student and teacher, and thus was she elevated by Tempest to her current status. These pages contain that of her which was left on the material plane after her ascension.
Quite some valuable knowledge hidden between these pages.
Divide and Conquer. We read the Red Knight's final stratagem. You receive Scroll of Artistry of War. 48 to a... what? 108 damage. Force damage as well. Summon the apparitions of 6 master strategists. Each apparition strikes a target of your choosing, dealing 8 to 18 force damage on a hit. Right, so... maybe similar to Magic Missile, where you can sort of designate the projectiles for each target. Sounds really cool, actually. If anything, because this is a scroll, it should be something that Gale uses just to simply learn. And having that spell permanently would obviously be really good. So, I don't know if there's... oh, sorry, I almost missed this door. Okay, it looks like we can go through. Can we go across? Yes, we can. Let's just ungroup people. And we'll just use blue. Oh, okay. There's apparently something there. Oh, this will probably open somehow. Okay, and go for this. Okay, this could be our way back. One thing that I didn't interact with is... Did I interact with this display case? Alright, seems like a very odd thing to have in this spot. I don't know if it has any significance. Anyway. Just concerned about booby traps or anything of that nature.
What's that?
This button's probably just to open and close this door.
Storage and sorting of scrollwork, parchment, and tomes.
Is that the game telling us that we ought to be flying up to this section here? I don't really know if we can even do that, though. And it doesn't look like we can interact with anything up here.
No time to rest.
Okay, we just got a save there, so which makes me a little bit worried about what might be behind the door. Posted scroll. Madam, it is no secret that yours is the finest collection of records within our fair city. This scroll brings you a query I believe only you can resolve. It has been a long-held bit of lore within my family that we are descendants of Larell Silverhand through my mother's line, though no existing genealogy can confirm our claim. Would you be so kind as to investigate the matter? It would mean a great deal to my grandmother Haverfoss, who is poorly at the minute. The family name is Greydell. Hopefully yours, Amber Lehman.
Let's have a look.
I don't know if I should go for the portal first or if I should, you know, continue that way. But I reckon we go with the portal first because the portal's just in front of us, right? So let's just bring everyone together. Oh, okay. For the stout and sturdy, adventurers wanted for perilous and profitable quest, Master Lorokan, the arcanist of Athkatla, the recluse of Ramazith's tower, seeks brave and enterprising individuals to delve treacherous temple and recover storied artifact, the Night Song, for preservation in Baldur's Gate. Only stout of heart and keen of mind need apply. Fame, glory, and incredible fortune assured. We did read this one. Anything else? Basement chest key.
Out of sight, out of mind.
Sure. Nothing else that we can read.
Mind if I do? On my way.
Another basement chest key, Shadow Weave.
You should start your own opinion.
I can do that. I have
cautious treatise on the power of the Shadow Weave. The author talks about the formation of the Shadow Weave as a counterpart to Mystra's Weave. The Shadow version is in some ways more potent and potent as a source of magic, but it's also unreliable and volatile. Shar, Mistress of Shadow, has a much more fickle nature than Mystra, and according to the author, this manifests as a seemingly fraught and dangerous position as vigilant. Dangerous to those who tap into her font of arcane excess, that is. Alright, well, back into this portal, I reckon.
At the ready.
Let's continue this way. Oh, actually, no, that's the wrong way. This way. Pointing at something, possibly in the other room. I don't know what the key that we picked up is for exactly. But I feel like at this point there's nothing we can't get through with our lockpicking skills. Maybe there are going to be like some even crazier chests to try and unlock, where we definitely need a key.
No entry to vaults. Trespassers will be disintegrated. Master Leroican.
Disintegrated. Okay. It's oddly specific. Maybe he's referring to traps or whatever. Bring everyone together.
This place is trapped.
Okay. Plenty of these gas pits, apparently. So... I don't know if there's only the one trigger, which is this one, or if there are other triggers potentially in here as well.
Beware. This place is trapped.
There we go. And another.
Nice vault. I wager something even nicer is hidden behind it.
There was an Arcana check just then. So I'm hoping to bring Gale into here, and perhaps maybe he can tell us what's going on. Okay, so that job's done. Let's get Gale in.
Salutations, of course.
Nasty surprise. Caution is warranted here. Named after wizards. There's Ramazith, Elminster, Silverhand, and Karsus. The annals must be behind his door.
Okay, alright. Ah. Well, wouldn't we want to go through all of them, though? I suppose we might want to. We can probably go to the center here. I don't know if there's any significance to do that. Let's just do a quick save and
And these things have stayed
Switch to blue again. Okay, nothing here. Should we go for the one labeled Cassis? Or perhaps maybe we go through the Elminster one first. And we just have a look around. This Silverhand one, it appears to take us to a different area completely. So it might be a good idea to do Cassis after that. Lockpicking is impossible. Oh no.
Light on my feet.
I presume it's the same for this one then. What about... Okay, this one's open. Maybe we have to go through here then. I don't know if we'll find a key to either of these doors, or if, you know, it's something that we have to negotiate with Leroican for. Or if there's another way in.
This place is
Let us
trapped.
try not to trip headlong through it, yes?
Okay, so... Let's disarm all of these traps first. Do we have one more plate behind us? I think not, because if there was, we would have succeeded that check, or unless everyone failed, in which case we would probably want to tread lightly. So, I don't really know if this might be some kind of a trial. Maybe we need to go through all of them, but our objective marker does say to go through the transmutation door. What? God damn it. Yeah, there was one left. We didn't succeed that check.
Better be careful not to trigger that thing.
Oh man. We have gotten separated. I wonder if this is exactly the intent, but what I'm gonna do is I'm just going to see if I can get myself... Oh, where are we? This is a little bit far, isn't it? I'll see where things take us. I wonder if we should try to just aim for going to the objective markers, and perhaps maybe we can meet up with Blue there.
Watch yourself. I spy a trap.
Oh, let's go. Let's go. Oh, okay, we're back here again. Very interesting. Let's move. Okay, yes, we're all together. Oh no.
Some healing for a wizard in need.
Oh. Oh no.
Defender of the people.
Darn. Void Cloud. But for how many turns, though? That's the question. Is there a way to heal him?
Ready and waiting. Well, certainly waiting. Tequila!
Whilst on surface, it says. What surface?
Is that blood? No, never mind. Better not be cursed.
If that wizard wants Dame
God damn
Aelin
it.
so bad, I say we give him exactly what he's asked for. I'd love nothing more than to see her grind that wretch into bone dust.
You and me both, mate. You and me both. No! Oh, man. Alright, I'll tell you what, guys. Let's go back, because this is turning out to be a bit of a nightmare. Okay, we did load a little bit further back, guys. I am going to speed things up. I just decided to just retrace my steps. I didn't see this note earlier on, so this officious note. Micklor, Master Lororcan has requested his Tome of Divination spells be brought to the basement. Must focus without interruption in order to see the unseen. Since you refused to speak to me since the incident with the ape, I have no choice but to make my requests in writing. Baldur. There you go. Anyway, I'll see you guys when we were back where we were.
This place is careful not to trigger that thing.
Okay, so we're just through the Silverhand door. This time we do have all of the plates, so I'm hoping we'll be able to actually disable all of them. Let's give that another go. Alright, so now that we're done with that, I suppose we just need to decide on where we're going first. I don't really know if there is some kind of a puzzle to all of this or what the deal is. There's also a lever, so could try and pull that and see what happens. Nothing. Okay. We are back, apparently.
Here we go.
So this takes us back. Maybe we should try some of the other doors in that case. Don't move around, Scratch, please. So, did I just hear a click right here? I think there's something that we're already stood on, which will in turn trigger all of these traps. Which means, perhaps maybe the best thing for us to do is to have...
The work is never done.
Someone...
There. Trap. Let us try not to trip headlong through it, yes.
That sort of stays on the plate, if that makes sense. Okay. Looking for sleight of hand. Okay, Will's got the best chance.
Where am I needed?
I can no longer disable that, right? Because it's already active.
And I'm off.
The problem is his perception is quite low.
At your command. Go. You trap there. Plant your feet with care.
So... Will?
Defender of the people. Keeping pace.
Okay.
One with
Gale?
the weave. May it please, Mistra.
Okay, unless... Okay, oh! I think we're safe. That deactivated it, I think. So, let's bring everyone together, and let's just hope for the best when I step off over this plate. Yeah, okay. Good. I did not need to overthink that. So... This says gate. I'm just curious to see what would happen if we go through that one. Okay, we're back again. Oh, I'm so confused. Go back to evocation. Maybe? Back out completely. I mean, so long as we've disabled the traps, I don't mind. So we went to evocation before. Let's do abjuration.
Let us try not to trip headlong through it, yes?
Where am I needed?
Trap there. Plant your feet with care.
Okay. Oh man, that was close because I didn't have everyone ungrouped. But luckily, it didn't trigger, so that's good.
Watch yourself. I spy a trap. Ever onward.
Never a dull moment.
Back again. Let me do a quick save here. So let's try Abjuration again. So we went for Shadow before. Let's try Demon. Back. Okay. I don't know if basically there's just one correct door to take every single time. Let's try Wild. No. Okay. I think there was still one more door that we didn't try. And that is... Silver. Oh. Okay. Let's be careful about traps though.
Be wary. This place is trapped. Step carefully. It's a trap.
Whoa! Okay. That's strange. I thought we didn't even get a perception check there. I mean, it missed, so... At least there's that going for us.
Unlock hereby the path to the Carsus Vault.
Okay. Will this prevent us from being able to go into the Elminster vaults, though? I'm not 100% sure, but I may as well do a quick save just in case. If it does bar us entry, then we can start from here and try to figure out how to get to the Elminster one. Okay. Well, my assumption is that we just need to go back now. Yeah, okay. Carsus Vault. But we do want to try and get to the Elminster one as well. So why don't we just take another look around. So we went through Abjuration before. We may as well try Evocation and see if we can find the right pathway. I think I've tried Gate. But I mean, we can just do trial and error here. Foresight? Nope. Hang on. Did I go through the right one? Let's try Invulnerability. I think we've been through gate before. Let's try wish. There we go. Probably traps here.
Watch how you go. There's a trap.
Unlock hereby the path to the Elminster Vault.
Step carefully. There's a trap.
Okay, good times. So both of them are unlocked. The question I have, though, at this point is... we do have the illusion path as well. And I wonder if that leads somewhere which is not very obvious. Oh. Leads us back out here. Maybe there are only two pathways in that case. Okay. Well, let's go through the Elminster door first. And I'm just waltzing in here like there are no booby traps around. Let's maybe be a little bit careful.
Let's get going.
Again, more quick saving. Let's have a look around.
With a flick of the wrist.
Nice. The Tharchiet Codex. The pages are covered in esoteric symbols and strange runes, some indecipherable, but some strangely familiar. Your eyes are drawn to one page, describing a long-lost book, The Necromancy of Thay. There are secrets of life and death known only to the Red Wizards. Committing such secrets to parchment is a risk they are loath to take, lest the unworthy gaze upon them. Who better, then, to guard their secrets than the spirits of the jealous dead themselves? To look upon the necromancy of Thay is to risk madness at the hands of its spirits. But the wise traveler who can tread the line between life and death will find knowledge witnessed by precious few mortals. The rest of the entry details the precautions and risks associated with reading the text, but lays out a clear path to unraveling the secrets contained in this tome. Hey, isn't that the Archeite Withering? Your constitution score is reduced by 5, while cursed by the Tharchiet Codex's warped arcana. Wow, that is so bad. Which one just completed? As it has something to do with that tome that we've been carrying all this time, right? Getting a little bit concerned. I'm concerned that our HP is so low. How do we get rid of this then? Maybe I just need to do a long rest. I am hoping. Yeah, because this is the Necromancy of Thay. Can we read it now?
The book radiates power, but the words you read in the codex echo in your mind, guiding your eyes safely across the page. The once indecipherable glyphs now feel dangerously familiar, promising unholy power to those who can take it.
Yeah. Read on and wrest the book's power from it. Come on. Elixir of heroism. Don't have too many of those. It's alright, let's do it. And I mean, we've got 4 of those points that we can spend. Forget what they're called now.
As you pass
Didn't need it.
the strange glyphs, you can feel the book resisting. Ghostly voices whisper at you from the dark, probing and fighting your mind. But your will is iron, and you brush past these shades of the past, devouring every secret the book has to offer. You see now life and death are malleable as clay, to be bent and reshaped by your will, by your power. But as you close the book, a nagging doubt whispers in your mind. What consequences will there be for calling the dead from their rest?
Nice. Alright, so can I put this in the camp now, or no? I have to carry it. We deciphered the final page of Necromancy of Thay. The power to summon powerful Thayan undead is yours. Look at a skill. There. Ghouls that can fight alongside you. A level 5 spell slot. Do I even have... I mean, I won't be able to even cast this. So I don't even have a level 5. No? Yeah. I mean, that was kind of useless. Maybe it could have been better for someone like Gale. It hasn't exactly removed Tharkiot Withering, though. So this is a problem. Anyway. More treasures. Ooh. Pyro Quickness Hat. Fiery Return. When you deal fire damage with a leveled spell, you burn yourself and gain an additional bonus action this round. So, basically, if we use a fire spell, we would get burnt from it, but in return, we get an additional bonus action. So that sounds kind of cool, because if we think about how Gale is set up, I mean, I know we've got the high spell casting, you know, benefit here, but if we did use that, thanks to the quick spell gloves, we would be able to use a cantrip with our bonus action, and then cast an actual spell with our action. And so long as either of those two are fire type attacks, then we'll be able to regain that bonus action, possibly allowing us to attack 3 times as a spellcaster. I don't know if I'm reading that right, but it seems pretty amazing to me. Though if we have lower spellcasting, though, it could mean that a lot of our spells land less often. I don't know how I feel about that, but anyway, let's go back. And I'm sort of wondering just about this spell because I am a little bit concerned that we're going to have a fight and then blue's going to be really weak. If we go out this portal... Yes, okay, it does seem like we're able to go back to camp. Perhaps maybe a long rest is in order before we even proceed into Karsus's vault. And once we, you know, rest, I'm hoping to be able to remove this Tharkiot withering, similar to the way we removed the curse that we had from the tome that we're carrying. But anyway, I think this is where we'll call it an episode for now. I hope you guys have been enjoying it. Drop me a like down below if you have. Stay true, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.